everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to my second episode of my closet tour. A few weeks back, I featured some of my organization tips of my little studio and closet, and a lot of you guys had asked to film a closet tour for the longest time. And although I'm not filming a full closet tour, I am definitely featuring nook and corners of my closet. And last week I featured my jewelry organization and how I store my jewelry and how I organize it, and showed you a little bit of my jewelry collection. So today I am showing you my handbag wall. Alright friends, so I'll be cutting the intro short because I want to get right into the organization part. As you can see, the shelf to the left I have gotten from IKEA, and this time the shelf to the right I got from Target. It was only $35, not the greatest quality, but it certainly does the job for now. That's the before footage and this is the after. But before I get into my handbag collection, I really want to talk about how I try to keep the bag in shape. It's so crucially important to store the bags in a way where they keep its shape and last you a long time. So as you can see, I'm using a Zara dust bag, but you can use any dust bag that you have at home. A lot of time these dust bags come when you make purchases with shoes or even your bags. Even when you make a purchase at the store, always ask the sales associate if they have extra dust bags. I'm sure they're more than happy to give it to you. And a lot of the times these shoes that you make a purchase come with these plastic inserts. So I create this little stuffing. So I take these paper stuffing and I insert it inside my dust bag, sort of creating a nice little pillow. So I put that, I decided not to stuff it too much, but I put that inside the dust bag, creating a nice little pillow. And that pillow I'm going to put inside my bag, because if you don't keep any stuffing inside your bag, it can get squished, it can lose its shape, and really does not look cute when you decide to actually wear your bag. So I take this little pillow and I insert it in my bag, and it really creates a nice little stuffing for my bag. And in doing this, it really prevents your bags to become slouchy or given any slouchy look. With a lot of leather bags, you really want to prevent any creases. This obviously is not leather, but I really like stuffing all my bags. For display purposes, I do tuck in all the chains just so it's more nice and clean, sleek when I do decide to display it on my shelf. And speaking of shelves, this is how I store all of my bags on my shelf. Every single one of my bags is stuffed the way I showed you because it generally really keeps its shape very well. Overall, I wanted my closet to give me a boutique feel. That way, every time I stepped foot in my closet, I felt like I was going shopping in my own closet, which is why I mixed some of my shoes with my bags. Really gives me a nice little idea of what bag can go with what shoe if I ever needed to pair one of the two together. Now that we know how to keep our bags in shape, I wanted to briefly talk about the shelving unit itself. As I did mention, I did purchase it from Target for only $35. That is a great price, but unfortunately not the greatest quality. As you can see, during my installation, I did unfortunately accidentally ruin the edges of this shelf. Aesthetically, not so pleasing, but it is what it is. But with that said, this shelving units came with only 3 shelves in total. So in order for me to organize my bags, I needed more shelving units. So I went to my local Lowe's, and I have to say the staff there is extremely so nice and super sweet, because they actually have pre-made white shelves ready for you. And all I had to do was measure my shelf, and they pre-cut it for me for absolutely no charge at all. So once I got my measurement, they cut the shelf for me, as you can see, and I went ahead and bought the nails and I installed additional shelving unit to my bookshelf here, which was really great because not only did I stay in my budget, but I had more rooms to store all of my bags. I absolutely loved it. So in here I'm going to put my envelope clutches, bags that are very small that I'm not going to have standing up. They're more of like an envelope clutch for travel, resort travel, or that I use in the spring and summer that I definitely love. I'm going to leave them laying down like this. Now I am missing a screw here, so let's see how that's going to work. That's going to work just fine. So I obviously wanted this handbag wall to be more than just a handbag wall. So I played around with it, and honestly you can play around with it too. You can add picture frames, you can add jewelry. I personally added my favorite shoe boxes. I added my favorite shoes. That way when I need to get ready in the morning, I can grab in this shoe at the same time, which saves me a lot of time in the morning. And to be honest, it's quite aesthetically pleasing because it truly gives the look of a boutique. But with that said, I truly hope you guys enjoyed watching this as I truly enjoyed filming this. Thank you so much for watching my closet series. And don't forget to tune in next week because next week is going to be all about my shoe collection and my shoe wall. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, comment down below, and of course, please subscribe if you enjoyed. Mwah.